principles of the state that would include, that would legitimize being anti-Israel, that would not also apply to a very large number of countries in the world, if not with greater intensity, and that they don't apply shows that this is simply prejudice. What you should know, and I'm sure many of you do, is that this notion that Israel somehow would be okay because this was a young country or something like that, for Israel to go by the wayside or become one state, which means no, the Jews would have to leave anyway, is a mythical construct. Israel is a longer, continuous democracy than almost every country in the world. Longer than Germany, longer than France, longer than most countries in the world. It was, I think, the 50th, I forget the number now, the 50th member nation of the UN. They're about 200 now. It is long established and has been democratic, and it's quite notable, and this is so left out of the discourse of Israel, particularly the hating discourse of Israel, which is that Israel has managed, despite being under existential threat, under such pressures, fighting war after war, whoever's right or wrong, to maintain its democracy without it being threatened even for an instant. This is sociologically and politically literally unbelievable. There's no other country that's been anything like this, or anything remotely like this that has been able to maintain this democratic creed. And not just for Jews in Israel, but for Palestinians, even if maybe they're not first-class citizens and so on. I don't belittle that, I take it quite seriously. So this notion that Israel is such a terrible place and there'd be nothing wrong with it, and it would be kind of natural for it to go by the wayside, is simply not borne out by the historical record or the contemporary way which we'll talk about it. Now, with regard to campuses, it's a huge, huge problem. And college campuses are becoming ever more hostile towards Jews, whether they are students or faculty members, and they feel under duress in the way that I said Americans and